Hello everyone, this is Matin Baghri Najafabad. I'm very happy to be here again and welcome back to another video of my channel, America for World. Over the past few videos, we've talked about institutions, history, and what makes a country great. But today, I would like to answer a question that I've been asked so many times. Why America? At first, I thought the answer was simple. But after years of thinking, reading, and researching, I realized that's actually the wrong question. The better question is this: what kind of future am I trying to build? Because in the end, my journey was never about chasing a country. It was about searching for a place where the values I admire have consistently been transformed into reality. And the more I learned, the more often one country stood at the center of that search: the United States of America. As far back as I can remember, the United States was always there. Before I understood politics, before I knew anything about economics, before I even know how governments worked, I kept seeing the same country, whether the subject was science, technology, medicine, businesses, universities, space exploration, or entrepreneurship. America seemed to appear again and again. At first, I accepted that as something ordinary. But eventually, I asked myself, why does this country keep appearing in so many different fields? That question stayed with me for years. Eventually, curiosity became research, and research became admiration. Not because someone told me what to think, but because the evidence kept leading me in the same direction. The more I studied, the more I realized that America's influence could never be explained by a single reason. It wasn't just the size of its economy. It wasn't just its military capabilities. It wasn't simply its geography. I found something much deeper. I found institutions. I found a constitutional system that has protected continuity while allowing change. I found universities that have educated generations of scientists, engineers, entrepreneurs, Nobel Prize winners, and innovators whose work has shaped the modern world. I found an environment where bold ideas are encouraged, where entrepreneurship is respected, and where research continues to push the boundaries of human knowledge. What impressed me most wasn't one invention, or one president, or one historical event. It was excellence, the continuous pursuit of improvement, the determination to solve problems, expand knowledge, and create opportunities for future generations. That, to me, is one of America's greatest achievements. The more I learned, the more I came to see the United States as one of the greatest examples of what a society can accomplish when freedom, strong institutions, educations, and innovation reinforce one another over time. That realization changed the way I looked at the world. As I continued learning, I stopped asking, is America a great country? Instead, I began asking, what makes a country truly great? Again and again, I found the same answer: strong institutions, the rule of law, freedom to think, respect for knowledge, innovation, personal responsibilities, and opportunities for people from different backgrounds to contribute. These are not just political ideas. These are the foundations upon which remarkable societies are built. The United States became deeply meaningful to me because I saw those principles producing extraordinary results. Groundbreaking discoveries, world-leading universities, revolutionary technologies, companies that transformed entire industries, and opportunities that attracted talented people from every corner of the world. When I looked at those achievements together, I didn't simply see a successful country. I saw one of the most influential civilizations of the modern era. That is what inspired me. That's why I started this channel. Not to persuade people, not to repeat slogans, and certainly not to tell anyone what they should believe. I started this channel because I believe understanding should come always before judgment. I want to keep asking difficult questions, keep reading, keep learning, and keep sharing what I discover. If new evidence teaches me something I didn't know before, I want to learn from it. Because the real admiration should never stop us from seeking truth. In fact, it should encourage us to understand it even more deeply. That is the kind of person I hope to become. People sometimes ask me if I'm chasing America. My answer is not exactly. I'm chasing the principles that have allowed great achievements to become possible. The principles that reward curiosity, protect freedom, encourage innovation, strengthen institutions, and inspire people to build something greater than themselves. When I looked around the world, I found that the United States has been one of the strongest and most inspiring examples of those principles in action. Its influence reaches far beyond its borders, not only through its economy or its technology or its universities, but through the ideas and opportunities that have shaped millions of lives across the world, including mine. That is the America I came to admire. That is the America I hope to contribute to one day. Because I don't believe great countries are born, I believe they are built. Built by people who value freedom, built by people who respect knowledge, built by people who never stop improving, and built by people who admire these kinds of improvements. Thank you for your watching. I'll see you in the next video.